Hello friends, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about VPC peering. So for those who don't know what VPC peering is, VPC peering basically it helps you to open the connection between two different VPCs in your AWS. So we have spoken about it in our previous videos where we have discussed that your AWS resources which is created under one VPC cannot communicate to any other AWS resources which is hosted in a different VPC. So all the AWS resources which is created or hosted in your VPC is can communicate within itself, but it cannot communicate to something which is hosted in a different VPC. But say for example, you need to communicate to one of the AWS resource which is hosted in a different VPC. So how do we do that? For that, you need to do something called VPC peering. You need to open a connection between one VPC and another VPC, and then you need to set up a VPC peering connection. So you may ask, like, why do I need to do that? Because we have discussed that VPC is a very secure environment. It is a specific uh, network allocated for a particular organization or a project. So why would any AWS resource would like to communicate with another AWS resource from a different VPC? So friends, just imagine a use case like you're working for in one organization and they are working with another organization in a collaborative effort. Something like your Reliance Jio is working along with Microsoft. So when Reliance Jio is working on a project, they will have their own VPC setup in their own AWS account, and Microsoft will have their own VPC in their own AWS account. Now, just for an example, let's assume that Microsoft uses AWS, but we all know that Microsoft has their own cloud provider. But just for you to understand this, so when Jio and Microsoft are working in a collaborative effort, so since they're all hosting their own respective applications in their respective VPC, they need to open a port for them to communicate with each other. Suppose you're working on a common project or a common initiative. So for that, they need to communicate with, say for example, they need to communicate with an S3 bucket which is hosted in Microsoft, and Microsoft would like to store some of the data in a DynamoDB which is hosted in Geo AWS VPC. So for that inter VPC communication, we need something called VPC peering. Otherwise, two different VPCs cannot communicate with each other. So in today's demo, I'll be showing you how to perform a VPC peering connection. So in our previous video, where we have seen how to create a VPC, we had create a VPC in our Mumbai region, which is called ByteNovus VPC. So we'll be using the same VPC setup as a continuation in our current demo as well. So we had created a VPC called ByteNovus Mumbai VPC, which is our non-default VPC, and we had a default VPC which comes by default by AWS. So those who don't know how we created a VPC, I would request them to go and watch my previous video. For those who have a good idea on how to create a VPC, stay tuned where we will be creating a connection between these two VPCs. So first thing, so when you create a VPC peering, there are three-step process. First step is you need to initiate a VPC peering. Second step, the acceptor has to accept the request. And the third step is you need to edit your route tables. So these three are the main steps whenever you have to perform a VPC peering. So let us click on this VPC peering button, which you see on your left-hand side. Click on create peering connection, give some name. Let me call it as Mumbai VPC peering. And here there's something called requester and an acceptor. So requester is a VPC which is requesting a peering connection, and acceptor can either accept it or deny it. So let us assume that our default VPC is requesting a connection. So let me give VPC requester as a default. Let me give default VPC as a requester, and our non-default VPC is an acceptor. So we need to accept the peering connection which has been requested by the default VPC. So when you create a VPC peering, you can either open a connection with a VPC which is hosted in a different region, or you can open a connection to a VPC which is hosted in altogether a different AWS account. In this demo, we'll be seeing how to peer two different VPCs which is hosted under the same region. So I won't be choosing any of these options. I'll just leave it as default because I'll be trying to connect to a VPC in the same account and the same region. So let me click on acceptor and select the non-default VPC. Let me copy the IP address range of the default VPC. I might need this in the next step. So come down and click on create peering connection. So we have created the peering connection, which is here, and you can see the status is pending acceptance. So the reason this is pending acceptance is whenever a requester requests a connection, the acceptor has to accept the connection. The acceptor has to either accept it or deny the connection. So since both the acceptor and the requester are on the same VPC or in the same region and the same AWS account, so let me go to actions. As a acceptor, let me accept this particular request and click on accept. So we have already completed two steps. We had initiated a peering connection. We have accepted the peering request. The last step is we need to modify our route table. So let me click on this link which is provided in the pop-up. Let me click and let me close this pop-up. You should be able to see that the status is now active. So let me go to my route table, and this has routed to the route table. So the first three route table or the first three entries which you're seeing, this belongs to the non-default VPC which we created yesterday, and the last entry is that of the default VPC. Now this one is the main route table and these two are the custom route table. I hope you remember what we did in our previous video. So the next thing we have to do is click on the public route table, go to routes, click on edit routes, and we need to add a route here. So here I'll be giving the IP address of the default VPC, and in target let me type peering. So let me select peering connection. So this will give me the peering connections which are active. So I think I have just created a peering connection. Let me verify the number. So the active one is 395. So let me select 395 here and click on save routes. Similarly, let me go to my private route table, click on edit routes, add a route here as well, and click on target, peering connections, select the 395 peering and click on save routes. So this is how you open a VPC peering connection between two different VPCs. So you need to understand the concept that one VPC will be a requester and another VPC can be an acceptor. You can peer two different VPCs in two different regions or two different AWS accounts. It doesn't matter. So the only limitation in VPC peering is the CIDR block. So if you see the CIDR block of our default VPC, it's 172.31, whereas the CIDR block of our non-default VPC is 10.0.0.0/16. So the only limitation is the IP address should not overlap each other. So when you're creating a VPC peering, you need to make sure that the IP address range are completely different and no two IP address should be the same in these two different VPC. So if you look at us, it is 10.0.0, and if you look at the CIDR range of our default, it's 172.31.0. So it's a two different, completely different range which will not be overlapped at all. So this is the only limitation when it comes to VPC peering. So guys, we have just shown you how to do a VPC peering. So just remember the three steps: initiate a peering connection, accept the request, and edit your route tables. And then you're good to go. You will be able to communicate between the AWS resources hosted in these two different VPC instances. So that's it, my today's video. See you soon in a different topic in a different video. Thank you so much. Goodbye and have a great day.